149 years of the Fightingest Gun Club in the history of fighting gun clubs. On this day, 10 November 1775, our Marine Corps came alive. And do we love it? Every Marine stops every single thing. There could be Marines at war. There could be Marines on the other side of the world. Everything stops today to observe the Marine birthday. You know, a lot of people don't know this. There might even be some Marines that don't know this. That almost every nickname for Marines is actually derived from one insult or another. There's that term, Teufelhunden, which we say devil dogs. Make no mistake, it's a World War I insult by the Germans against Marines, effectively calling us dogs. Even leatherneck is derived from a term that, Marines wore high leather collars for a very long time. So even after they were not issued to anybody else, they called us leathernecks. All kinds of terms, almost every term. Oh, the best one of all, jarhead. Even right now, I got a nice little high haircut. And it's because we have a little, jar worth of hair on our head that the Marine Corps can unscrew and put whatever they want in there, which is generally as little as possible. But make no mistake, even the newer term, crayon eater, which, the boomers had a big problem with, but our irreverent generation absolutely loves it to pieces. And it, of course, implies this idea that Marines are so dumb that we're like the kids who eat crayons, right? And we just think that's hilarious. We turn every attempt to insult us into a badge of honor, into a title that we are proud to maintain. From devil dog to leatherneck to jarhead, yes indeed, even to crayon eater. We don't take anybody's insults. We turn those insults into our title, which is then feared by our enemies and loved by our friends. That reminds me so much of Numbers and the story of Balaam and Balak. See, King Balak was intimidated by Israel, so he wanted to hire Balaam to curse Israel. It says in Numbers 22, a people went out from Egypt. They cover the face of the earth and they dwell next to me. Verse 6, and now please come, curse this people for me, because they are too mighty for me. Perhaps I will prevail and we will defeat them, and I will drive them out of the land, because I know that he whom you bless is blessed, and he whom you curse is cursed. This is a message that Balak sent to Balaam. But on his way out to curse the Israelites on his donkey, he had a radical encounter with the angel of the Lord, or even the Lord himself. He had an encounter with God. And he warned Balak that he could not say anything to the Israelites except that God himself had put it upon him to say so. That encounter with God did not allow him to curse the Israelites. It only allowed him to bless them over and over and over again. So even though he was sent out to curse the Israelites, he could only bless them. And it says in Numbers 24, verse 10, the anger of Balak was inflamed against Balaam, and he struck his hands together, and Balak said to Balaam, I called you to curse my enemies. And indeed, you have certainly blessed them these 3 times. Now flee to your own place. I thought to promote you to great honor. But certainly the Lord has kept you back from honor. Balaam said to Balak, did I not speak to your messengers, which you sent to me, saying, if Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the mouth of the Lord to do either good or bad of my own mind. But what the Lord speaks, I will speak. And now I am going to my people. Come, I will advise you what this people will do to your people in the latter days. And he lets Balak know that his future is not a good one. You see, he was hired to curse the Israelites, but every curse turned into a blessing. That's who you are in Christ. If the Lord is with you, then no one can curse you. Every curse that they throw against you becomes a blessing. Much like me and my fellow Marines turn every insult against us into a title to be feared, to a title that means something to us. You could learn a lesson from Balaam and Balak, and you could learn a lesson from the Marines today. We have fought in every climbing place where we could take a gun, and we don't allow any insult to get to us. We allow every insult to turn into our blessing. And if you hold that kind of faith, then every curse, every insult, every demeaning attack, every narcissistic person who wants to tell you what's really going on and wants to try and demean you and deride you and pull you down to their level, if you but draw nigh unto God, every single bit of it will turn out for your blessing, just like it has for my Marine Corps. God bless you today, and happy birthday, Marines.